Okay, now let us try to derive formulas for GP, general GP. So A, AR, AR squared, AR cubed, and so on. It may be a finite GP or infinite GP. Suppose I want, this is the general GP, right? It's the first term. I want the nth term. This is the nth term, just like in AP, right? So you know the first term is A, second term is A into, just like adding D or multiplying R. But if you multiply one R, you move to the second term. If you multiply R 2 times, actually you are multiplying R squared, but you are moving 2 terms to the right from the first term. So you will be getting only the third term, right? So what will be the nth? For nth term, how many R's I should multiply? N minus 1 R's, right? Why not n R's? Because already I have a first term. From first term only you have started multiplying the R. Therefore, the formula is going to be A times R power n minus 1. So that's the formula for nth term. Clear? Okay, now if I am going to realize this GP like this, T1, T2, T3, T4, right, etc. I may have some T11, something like T20, and so on. If I am going to ask you what is T20 by, say, T6. So you know that from here to here, you need not look always from the first term. From here to here, how many R's I should have multiplied? 14 R's. So T20 divided by T6 is R power 14. But if I am going to ask you generally, if Tm by Tn, what is going to happen? R power m minus n. But is it necessary that m should be greater than n? No, I can even do T6 divided by T20. I'll be getting what? R power minus 14, which is true. Therefore, Tm by Tn equal to R power m minus n is, if m and n are equal, R power 0, 1, which is true because you are dividing the same terms. So therefore, this is also a nice formula. So the nth term formula is A into R power n minus 1. Mth term by nth term is R power m minus n. This is about the term formula. Understood? Clear? So let us move on to the geometric series. That is, we want to find the sum of the first n terms of GP, right? That means we want, say, Sn, A plus AR plus AR squared, and you get AR power n minus 1. So we want to add. Suppose you assume that there are some 40 terms, then A plus AR squared, so on up to AR power 39. So you need to add 40 terms. It's a big expression. So we can try to simplify. We can try to simplify instead of having such a long, lengthy thing. Of course, this is just sum as it is, but you can try to reduce it. So the plan is, if I am going to multiply by R, right, what do I get? RSN on the left hand side. But my A goes to AR. I am writing here for one reason. AR goes to AR squared. Then AR squared goes to, so like that it goes on. Then what will go here? AR n minus 3 into R gives this. Then this will go where? Then what will happen to this? AR power n. So the advantage is, when you look at this, you know this middle block, right? This repeats. Understood or not? So if I am going to subtract, right, here nothing is there. So this part, all this entire middle block, repeating will cancel. But remember, you need to put minus for this also. Correct? So all will cancel except what? On the right hand side? A and AR power n. So now we get 1 minus R into Sn is equal to A minus A into R power n. Or I can write it as Sn equals to A times 1 minus R power n by 1 minus R. Therefore, sum of the first n terms is equal to a times 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. In fact, I can write the same thing like this. Sn is equal to a times r power n minus 1 by r minus 1. This is the same. That means it's just like x by y. I can write minus x by minus y. But the point is, this is nothing. Both are same actually. But while applying, somebody doesn't want negative terms. So whenever r is less than 1, this is positive. If you go there, that will be negative. If r is more than 1, we can use this.